build our next week we'll build our website and we'll start embedding our new code on our website and start testing it and see how it goes. So part of this project, we're gonna go through our phases of projects, okay? And I should have I should have identified it in the beginning. I know it's the course was not to um, go through the phases of a project, but part of it is, initiating the project, planning it. We plan the project. Um, we executed the project, and we're gonna monitor and test the project. And our final phase will be handing over the project to the project owners. Okay, so part of what we're doing too is learning about how you execute a project, okay? How you start a project, you initiate your project with a project kickoff meeting and do your project charter and also be able to not only plan it but execute it and monitor your projects if there's any, um, creep and that is in the projects, you monitor it and it's called scope creep. So during your building your projects, you identify the scope of the projects so that you don't go outside the scope of the project. Now, the scope of a project is the website we're building for birds, identifying birds in Ghana and Nigeria, common birds in Ghana and Nigeria. So um, as we learn, we also incorporate different strategies that, and we make sure that we are not just learning AI, but also, implementing some of the real life, real world um, project skills that we're going to be using in when we go to college and when we go to the workforce and all that. So basically what I'm trying to say is after we build our website, we're gonna do testing. We're gonna test among each other and make sure that the project, what we've done is in the scope of what the objectives that we set ourselves up and make sure that it works exactly what we do because when you put it out there you do it's a live production and you don't have time to make changes. So if you want to make all any changes, do it right now, or people are going to be complaining. So let's if anyone has any question, just let me know. Um, yeah. Other than that, we're gonna jump into our project and start loading our data, our label data. Um, let me pull up. While I'm pulling up, if you can think of any questions, just let me know, okay?
Okay.
Um, Ish, I'm gonna share my screen and so you can help me out here. I I'm on the Canva page trying to, get the images, but I'm not seeing any design. So let me share my screen. So this is EBI. I don't know if
Oh,
I'm
go to project.
okay.
Uh, mhm.
Okay. Um, so we are doing
The birds at the bottom. Do you see designs? No, go down. Go down a little bit. Scroll down.
okay.
Uh-huh.
So this okay,
Yeah.
this is
Uh-huh.
done. Okay. All right.
And you can click on edit. I'm there.
Okay. Mm. Have we saved as? Oh, this is all that it is right now. We have
Yeah,
not saved
haven't
as.
saved it. No.
Adasa, you have your hands raised.
Yeah, Hadassah, you can talk.
So I have a question. This is her mom. Um, with AI, so I'm seeing in the news where because of all the different things that they're building that's going to
Hello?
yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, you cut off a little bit. Sorry.
Sorry. So I'm seeing in the news where because of the demand that AI is going to require with power, that there is some issue with some things about not being enough power for certain states and stuff. So like, how realistic is this, and is this something that we need to be worried about?
When you talk about power like energy,
Yes.
so with AI, well, I think what you're thinking about is the cryptocurrency mining, which involves a lot of energy to mine those, like a lot of computing power. So right now, currently, with the technology that we have, we are ready for AI and all its component. So what we were missing, so if you remember, we went through the different category, different types of AI, the normal AI and generative AI, and the advanced one. So currently we are in the generative AI phase. And because we have enough computers to process if you're looking at the news right now, the companies like that make microchips are really soaring because of the computer powers they're able to um
You might put this onto my nose.
and can you guys hear me?
I'm in the meeting, Olivia, by the way.
Okay, so someone has a hard mic.
I'm muted.
All right. So basically, no, we're not concerned. I just want to let you know there's not much of a concern right now in energy when it comes to AI. The concern was the computing power, which was the storage. How do we store all this information in a very small area or in a very small devices like our computers and our phone? And now we have a lot of cloud storage that that enables companies to process their data. So for AI, it's all about the data. Okay, so you are processing a lot of information in a very small device. So the concern was mostly how do we get processor computer processors computer processors to do this job, and we right now we currently have that solution, and but we don't, it's not perfect. There's still a lot of ways to go to process a lot of information like that, but we haven't gotten to the stage where we need that many information to process like the advanced AI. We haven't gotten to that stage yet. I mean, there are people that are using that technology, but in a discovery phase. So it's not like in a production phase right now that everybody is going to need that. So when it comes to energy, the only concern that I'll think of in energy is the cryptocurrency that uses a lot of energy to process the crypto the crypto mining. So I hope I answered your question.
And,
Ben, Tony has something to add on to it.
yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So
Tony.
that question too, it came up because of the stored energy, right? The stored energy. An example is the laptops, like an example is a laptop, right? The way that we can charge the laptop and also use the laptop to a certain end. But right now, one of the things that I saw is that they are using solar to recharge themselves, right? So of course, they, like what you said, they haven't gotten to the stage yet that we have to worry more about power consumption in AI.
Yeah. Yeah. So when it comes to computer processing, in AI, it's more on the processing of the information than the energy storage. But there are devices and computers that that needs energy to process, obviously, but not at the rates that we should be concerned about. So like if you talk about like your phone and your computer, your laptops, your Siri, Alexa, and all these things, they process AI information, but the energy needed to process that has been, they are already it's not at the position right now where as consumers we need to be worried about because once they build these devices, they put that into consideration. But like I said, when it comes to cryptocurrency, even that one, it's more on an online thing for the consumer, but for the companies that are mining those crypto, those are the ones that need a lot of energy. And if you live in Texas, Texas has one of the biggest crypto mining companies, and so they are even worried about the power grid on being able to sustain that. And most of these companies don't even pay the same as the same rate as the consumers. So people were like furious about it. But yeah, when it comes to energy, maybe if we in certain areas like Africa, maybe we'll where the power is already a concern, maybe that will be a concern when it comes to like AI production in places like that. But I think here we should be fine until we get to the advanced AIs. All right. Anyone else has question? Um, and also, as we, as we are concluding this, hopefully, by the end of the month, we also have to think about careers in AI.
Yeah,
So that will be another topic when, once we start concluding this.
yeah. Is it possible we can get somebody in the AI industry come and talk to them, even if like one or two people, please?
Um, well, so most of the people that I know are more of a developers, but I can put something together in career. I can also ask people to come and talk to the team.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because I was
let
I was very surprised when I saw I think Lido, so one of those federal contracting companies that is
Mhm.
on that they're looking for some AI something. I forgot. I think
Yeah, no, it's a high demand career area right now, and the quicker that if you're able to equip yourself with those skills, you're gonna be in a very high demand. Yeah, they're paying a lot of money to even at my job, they are trying to convince people to transition into AI. So you won't go wrong if you are in the AI industry. So hopefully everyone will take it serious.
yeah, it was saying generative AI engineer with
Yeah.
Bulls or Booz Allen Hamilton in Bethesda, Maryland. I don't know what I can share my
Okay.
video. Yeah, it was. Can you guys see? That was yeah. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
The very key word is generative AI. So
Yeah. And even in generative AI, you have different phases. You have the, data cleansers, the data manipulators, you have all the project managers that will manage the projects. You have the model creators, you have the testers, so there are so many, even in that arena, there are so many
finishes.
domains that you can. So it's an exciting field. You never get bored because you like we are doing what we are doing right now. It's one of the basics. But when you get to the level where you are doing, things to make changes in this world, make a difference in this world, it's going to be really exciting. Just think of it as automating, like, basically taking what is already existing and automate it so it makes it easier for everybody, so instead of driving, you have a self-driving car. But what goes into that, the design, the sensors, the mapping of the, roads and the training. Training is also when it comes to model training is very, very important. How do you train the models to understand the command that you are giving it?
Mm.
That's where the testing and all those comes in. So yeah, we'll go over that for the future of AI. All right. I see a question here.
Someone has a question?
Oh, I say thanks for answering my question. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Let's so what I wanted to do was at least today, let's load all the images in our model, separating Ghana and Nigeria. So we have the two classifications, Ghana and Nigeria.
I have a question on that. So when we were putting in the images and all those stuff, which the kids did amazing, but then
Mhm.
I was like, funny enough, most of these birds should be found in both regions, right?
Hmm. Yeah, so that was part of the that was part of the task to identify which ones, and it should be like the common birds. Okay.
Mhm.
So there are some common birds in Ghana which are specifically found in Ghana, and there are some common birds that are in Nigeria which specifically found in Nigeria. Because they are in the same region,
Mhm.
yeah, it's gonna have some cross,
Yeah,
breed.
like the vulture, the chicken, or the hen, all those
Mhm.
stuff. So I was telling them to sort of the location should be Ghana and also Nigeria
Mhm.
together.
Yeah. So part of this project here, was, let's say, a use case is, if you find a bird and you, let's say, you take a picture of it and you load it on our website,
Mm-hmm.
it should give you this simple information: the name, the location, and the
Mm.
guide.
Okay.
That is the scope of this project.
Okay. So we
Okay.
shouldn't make it complicated. Okay.
No,
Thank
like
you.
so the whole idea is to that we know how to collect the
Build.
data
Mhm.
and model and teach the data what it is, but on in the machine learning that we have.
Okay.
Um so yeah, let's not complicate it. We just want to get something out there so that the next time we meet, we'll advance our project, and
Okay.
becomes more fun. So I just want, the whole idea is that if you guys understand the idea of AI,
Mm-hmm.
what it does, that's reason for this class today. Understand that the AI is to help you,
Mhm.
so instead of you going online to do the research, we have done all this and modeled it, and so you just go on one website and it will give you that information that you need.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's the whole idea of AI, is to help us do our work. And so it cuts down on the research part of it, and we've done all of that. And as a team, we are doing all the research for our users. When they come in, they like our website. They find it very useful to for whatever that they are doing. So just don't worry so much about this project.
Okay.
Just have that idea that this
Let's
is
enjoy the process.
right. This is the whole idea. Okay. So
Okay.
you guys have done amazing so far with the research and the data collection, which is very important because from where I come from, like from the AI that I come from, a lot of people don't put emphasis on the collection and the cleaning of data and the labeling of data. That
Mm,
is all the AI is. Okay. So if you don't get that part right, your model is going to just give you bad data, biased data, you know.
mm.
So this is, even if we don't create the model, this is what you guys need to learn, that
Okay.
you're collecting your data, cleaning your data, and labeling it so that the model picks up the right data. We don't want any bias, AI.
Okay. And I like that out of this, we have also learned a little bit about Canva. So that's also good.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a whole career on itself. Like, people make money off Canva just alone. So you guys shouldn't take anything for granted. And you never know. You can be a graphic artist as a Canva designer. You make money of it. So let's do this. We as it is. Oh, Edra is here.
Yeah. And Bja and Francie are on here.
Okay. Oh, welcome, guys. Um, we just we're just trying to complete our project. So if you came late, basically what we're talking about is the process of completing the project. Um, so as it is right now, I need to load these pictures, but not with the names
Mm,
here.
okay.
So what I'm what I'm gonna do.
So we can duplicate the file and then make one with names and one without names.
Exactly.
Okay.
So yeah, the ones with names will be a reference, and we'll because we need those pictures. So let's do this.
So go on file, click on file at the top. And then make a copy.
Some of the birds doesn't have no data.
They will work on. If you put a bird and you don't have their diet information, please update your
Yeah.
Canva, please. We need their food.
All right, so,
Okay. Let me log in and help you over there. So
okay.
Everybody knows you like food.
No. We'll be Chick-fil-A.
Oh, so can two people do it at the same time?
Yeah. So I'm logging in to help. Yeah, many people can. It's group, whatever they call it.
Okay.
Oh, one last request. So the one that you just copied, right? The only issue is, where's my Zoom? You will have to share. So at the plus, yeah, no, at the plus over there, the plus tab next to your logo. So make it shared with everybody in EBI so can edit. Yes. So anyone that has they'll be able to have access to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It's sure.
I hope everybody have access to this.
The link is on Zoom, the Google Classroom. If you want the link again, go to Google Classroom or let me know if.
Well, people don't talk much, but they do much.
Yeah, Team Ghana has been on. Even Romeo is on there. So, Mr. Romeo is there.
They don't talk much. They do much.
No check.
Those blocks will be crying. What kind of a bed and mistake is this?
Right. We're gonna learn a lot about it. I'm learning a lot about birds today.
Yeah, yesterday I went to the zoo with the one of the schools here, and I was looking at all these different birds. I'm like, wow. And most of them were from Africa, by the way.
Yeah.
What the bird is a bird.
Yeah.
Or this is a bird, yeah, this is a dog. Then I came here, we have this dog, they have this dog, they have this. A tree is a tree.
Okay.
If a bird is a word, if a bird is a word, what is a bird if a word is a word? The bird is a word.
No, you're confusing everyone.
Or is
This is what,
or is the bird here?
what we are doing that people should understand, that we are building our database. Some people still have the mindset that AI does everything. But AI
You don't know.
does what you have fed it. Yeah. So it will go to the database that you said that, okay, this is the database. The only thing is that it will take you 1 week, but it will take the AI maybe a 2 minutes to pick up whatever that you want it to do. So the system depends mostly on metadata, which is right now what, in our small way, we are building our data. And like what he said, like labeling is a key. If somebody go and label this bird now a lion, have corrupted your your database. Your database, your AI will not be trusted anymore. Because how can this bird be a lion?
Maybe it's a lion berry there.
Why is a lion named a lion? Because someone named it a lion.
Yeah, actually go.
And then it goes-
Say the lion. Imagine you see a lion
Who
flying.
created Latin?
Your mother.
Or, Mommy, did you create Latin? You created Latin. She said you did, Latin. Okay. Can you teach me?
If you forget the Ghana language, the way we beat you.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, then you should stop.
Ah,
I remember some of it.
ah.
Hmm.
You said forget, like entirely forget.
So, Letitia, I think, do we know which ones are Nigeria or in Ghana? Because that would be the easy way to load the data.
Oh, you want us to save Nigeria? Okay, so let me,
There was a folder for Ghana.
yeah, let me save them. Hold on.
Yeah, so if we can separate those two, so when we are loading, we can, bunch load,
Okay,
not load, individually, but like load it in bunch.
okay.
Have you forgotten your local language?
No. Who forgets their local language?
Okay. It worked. You're in spirit. Because it works out.
Good. Thank you, David. She forgotten.
That's embarrassing.
Oh,
No, say
you know
it
what's
loud.
embarrassing?
Say it loud.
Your face. Yeah, that's it.
Talking from the person who has a tooth.
Say it loud that she has forgotten her own.
Juliana, you know what your eyes look like?
Enough, please.
English is my first language, so
Says
there's me. To myself a man.
you have used technically in front of this thing. Says who?
That's me.
When,
Juliana Rosina Mukasa, never saw me.
okay, so when you were in Ghana,
Yes.
now it is English language that you were speaking to. That technically.
Actually, yeah. It's just my family that only speaks.
When-
English sometimes. I'm like,
When you were there for Diana.
I don't remember that. She does. I barely remember most of my life until the age of 10.
Hey.
Do you even remember when we were adopted?
They are in trouble.
Okay, guys.
Look at you. Look at you need more glasses.
There's something wrong with you. Nigeria.
You don't remember till you were 10.
Nigeria.
Well, I remember some. They're
Ghana.
not all.
So you should not forget it. So what do you know?
I know basics, like greetings.
Greetings.
Yeah, and if someone's talking to me in the language, I can understand some of it, but I can't speak it.
When people are paying to learn Tree or Hausa or Frafra or Dagomba, and you were born in it and you don't remember, it's just selective.
Crazy.
You just intentionally.
I was born in New York.
God,
Then
Yes.
somehow, I
Yes.
know more of my language than you do of yours.
Orange.
Now, Julie,
I know.
Yeah,
think
me too.
I love you. And I'm just saying that I'm begging you, go back and think critically about this situation. And I know peer pressure can sometimes affect all that, and it's okay. It's okay, but okay, it's okay. Guys, leave it alone. Don't stress out. No, leave my baby alone.
Because it's not that. We'll give a Rosetta Stone or something for her to learn that. Yeah. For her to learn Chi.
No, leave it alone. And Tree is not the only language in Ghana.
Okay. Which one? Huh? And you've forgotten it.
I understand most of it, I just can't speak. Like, if my mom is talking to her sister, I can understand the gist of what they're talking about, but I can't.
I'll check this.
Speak that.
Hey, that is my phone.
Oh, there is a key.
I hope when you're walking down the stairs,
Watch
it falls out of your hand,
Watch
and then you try to get it.
You
and
see,
then
I was defending you, so you start your silly life.
It just falls, tumbles, and then hits every corner until.
Watch
It does that every day.
All right.
Kind of does
My
that.
phone does
Okay,
that every day.
so,
We
what
have
I'm doing,
42. Okay, which is good. Yeah, 42 birds. I'm guessing Ghana has like at least 20 and Nigeria has 20.
I guess, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15. Okay. Let me move. 15. Okay. Okay, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we have 31 for Nigeria. And
Someone's birthday. Idiot should be.
there is something.
That's fun.
Not for cake.
Okay.
That's just sad.
Not good.
That's very.
Hey, this is the best one. This is Akoko.
Look,
Okay.
at the age of 10, I was plucked out of my country and dropped here.
Uh-huh.
People who don't speak my language,
Ratio.
okay? What do you expect me to do the last 7 years?
Alpha ratio.
6 years.
At the
Learn
age
the
of-
language by myself with no one else to help me.
at the age of 10,
Oh.
and you are 16 years,
Yeah.
which means you are just been here for 6 years,
Yes.
and you are forgotten.
From the age of 10. 10.
You are
Did you expect me to learn all the full language at 10? Like
Yeah.
even at school, they would scold you for speaking the language instead of English.
Yeah, the school played part in
We
it.
expect you to do that because we did that. All of us
No.
had to sit.
If I went to school, they would scold you
he
to
is
speak
doing-
instead of English.
No, the people that you are talking to, Ethan and this are in the same boat with you, but they know. this
Yeah, they
language.
were born here.
Born here and their parents spoke to them from the.
So you blame your mom?
No, I don't blame my mother.
Then when we are 20 years that we can't see you, when you spend 20 years.
Ah. Okay, Ben, so I'm going to save the Nigerian one, right?
Okay.
Then I will send you the folder. And then I'm going to save the Ghana one also, and then I'll send you the folder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate again the file. I have arranged them from the old one, right? I have arranged them by regions. And so from number oh, okay. Okay, good. So from number 16 going, 16 to 46, 47 is all Nigeria.
The Turkey is Nigeria and Ghana.
What?
There's not 47.
He's in a different,
Okay.
yeah. So the kids are still adding more again this morning.
Some of them are Nigeria and Ghana, 2 and 3. are
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Yeah, we just need the sample data so we can do
Yeah.
the experiments. Maybe one of these days, we'll make a better plan for this project, then we can follow the project plan. Because we were just testing these things. We just want to make sure that it works.
Mm-hmm.
Then we can come back and make a better plan. So we won't worry so much about the plan right now because
Mm.
What the so right now most of the birds over here has been labeled with the country and where with the country,
Yeah,
right?
knowing what your
Uh-huh.
country is a pretty good thing,
All of them are
especially when you know
legal
about your
questions.
country's language.
I know where you live. That's what I'm gonna-
Okay, and.
So
16 to 42 is Nigeria, so it's saying.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right.
yeah, so you can use that one to start at least to introduce
Yeah.
what we want to do, then we can come back and do a cleanup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because what we want to do is to just give them the main idea.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think we've done the majority part of it. So the modeling, we already know the teachable machine will do the modeling for us. So the big part of our project is the data load, the data, and cleaning and the labeling. That's the big part, the research part of it. So after that, the modeling is just loading it in. The teachable machine will identify which ones are Nigerian, which ones are Ghana, and then we'll use our Scratch to add more labels.
Okay.
Oh. I didn't realize you.
Okay, so then I'm sharing this link with you. Let me copy the link. Link people, anyone with the link. Okay, copy. So I'm putting in the chat, right? So this is the folder for all the Ghana one with all the names, the labels deleted. So you can see
Okay.
in the chat room for you to access. So you can easily save all of them and save them as Ghana. I just
Okay.
yeah.
That's good. All right. Let me do that instead. Okay.
One for Nigeria.
I'm getting it done. Yeah. Before. Okay, now let me copy. Hold up.
So a class, I think that this is what we should have done last week. Right, last week we talked about most labeling and getting your data right.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
We
that
already
is,
labeled them.
huh?
We already labeled them.
Yeah, but we have to be able to group them. Right, because we said Nigeria and Ghana, and there are some birds that are common. Yeah, so we should be able to label it. Then when we load that data, then we run whatever the necessary things that we have to run. Then it will be able to identify if there's a Ghana or Nigeria.
So you want them to be exclusive?
Yeah, in two folders.
Just-
Yeah.
like, it should be separate.
Yeah, I'm doing them so that you guys will have access to the folders.
Yes. And this, if you follow him, if you follow the project well, which I believe that whatever is taught today, maybe next week it will going to be repeated, right? So that we'll have the understanding to move to the next level. Because if you understand it, you can do this thing at home with.
Like Ariane did.
With many things, with pictures, right? That this is you, this is mommy, this is that. So anytime that you introduce somebody's face, it will tell you that, man, I don't know you. And this is And this is what they do.
The FBI, the
Yeah.
forensic scientists, they use the facial recognition and all that stuff to arrest people. AI has been with us for years. So now that we get to have access to it in the mainstream, this is where the mainstream media and everybody get access to really capitalize on it. But it's been going on for years.
And where do you think that for them, where do they get their facial and your information from? From the motor vehicle or wherever they
Yeah.
that you taking your own.
Mm-hmm. Social media, all those stuff.
So it's, we want you to understand them. and
Concept.
See the bigger picture. But it starts from
That's out to be in
what we are doing. That's where it starts from.
No, it'd be nice.
Yeah.
If you set up something like that for your house, and if anyone that doesn't recognize, or if anyone you do make it recognize, and you really, really keep them, it'll do this like
Me too,
automatic system where if they came to your front door, they'll get pied in the face with your.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, no.
if you really, really like it,
Yes.
you just like give them.
So you can, let's say you have children that come home before you. You can have a AI system where they will do facial, you know how people have the eye recognition? They can do facial recognition. And if they don't see, if the AI cannot see you as a member of the family, then you don't get access to the house.
It's just how your eyeball against the. That would be terrible.
We're dance. I get you.
I feel like that's.
Okay, so Ben, this is for Nigeria. This file folder is for Nigeria.
Okay, let me extract it then.
Yeah, let me check with the people if they are gonna.
From what you're saying, this is,
That's right. Done.
this is the hard part of it.
If you might be
That is called shout and fraud. And it's highly disrespectful. I think the fact that we have.
Happy birthday.
Like, we have certain has like. certain-
we should stay.
So,
I think the way that they use.
No, we should sing him happy birthday.
3,
Really, really nice.
2.
go.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Birthday to you. How old are you now? How old are you?
Put your glasses on.
You now?
Our 21 years.
Fake, he's lying.
Not true. You ask the guy to tell you these things.
Christmas.
All right, so we have done it. So let us go load it in our teachable machine.
So the files are ready. So as Mr. Ben is doing, he's about to load.
And
Do you
I'll
see what
share
it's doing?
I'll share a link where you can learn how to use Teachable Machine for other projects. So if you want to label maybe your cat and your dog, have be able to create a model to identify your cat or your dog. You can also learn stuff like that. There are so many ways that you can know. So for now, instead of using webcam to identify which one is, birds, we're gonna load.
Okay, Ben, let's pause for a minute. I want them to understand what is going on right now. I want them to link from Canva doc to here. Anybody want to explain what we have been doing from the beginning of AI and where we are right now? Please help us. Okay, yeah.
So let's start with those people online.
Okay, those online. Ejira, anyone in Ejira want to share what Mr. Ben is doing? How do we get here? In your own simplified knowledge of what your information you've gathered so far. Please, we don't have time, so let's hurry up. Unmute yourself and talk.
They're not really.
Frante, who else in Frante? Hello. Huh?
Last week, you know,
Okay. Okay. Hadassah, help out. Hadassah was able to explain this morning what she understands. Please pay attention. Team Ghana, Raymond and your team, Prof and your team, I'm begging, if the kids don't get it, let us know so we can help them to catch up. But we don't want to ask questions and nobody's speaking. Thank you. Hadassah, go ahead, please.
What was the question?
How do we get to where you see the screen right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I know you were not here last week, but you see how we were in Canva cleaning out our file. So can you explain what has been going on and how we got here? Like what is going on here right now with the Teachable Machine?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah.
So we started the class with us trying to identify certain birds and where they come from, right?
Such as the giraffe.
Based on what we have. And as Ben took us through the certain different types of AI, then we came to this project that we are going to do using Teachable Machine and Scratch, right? When you see the Teachable Machine, it relies mostly on a database. So for the previous weeks, we've asked you guys to get pictures of different birds from Nigeria and Ghana so that we can create a database, one for birds in Nigeria and one for birds in Ghana, which because of how we wanted the picture to look like, we had to use Canva, which most of you, we share the Canva page online, yeah. So I don't know, Hadassah, if you have access to that Canva page.
I do.
You do, yeah. So we use the Canva and you can see that we have different pictures of birds over there. So right now, today, we decided that to group those birds into a folder called Ghana and a folder called Nigeria. So right now, if I don't know if you still have access to it, it should be on our Google Drive. So you should see two folder, one called the birds in Nigeria and the birds in Ghana. So right now, we are going to the next stage of what you see on the screen now is that he is going to learn the system, learn the folder. So you see, he's going to, he has uploaded the two folders, Ben, right?
Yeah. No, well, not yet. Well,
Not yet. Yeah.
we clean our data, and now we are loading our data.
Go ahead. So you
Okay.
understand up to this stage, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it is not complicated. It is just we getting our data right so that we can load it for the AI to start working as we want it to do. So, Mr. Ben, it's all
I think someone in Nigeria has their hands up too. So
okay. Idra, talk now. The talking process or the
If you are talking, unmute yourself and talk. Whoever is in the draft, say your name and then yeah. You see, guys, we don't want to rush and just say, oh, we taught you guys AI, and you guys don't understand. That would be a big disservice. Please, let's take note. The videos are online. Prince, we can talk.
I was just going to explain, but Sarah already explained it. I forgot to put the hand up.
Oh, sorry. Just give us whatever that you know, okay?
You told us that we should take pictures of birds and send it to you so that you can finish the project, and that you are going to create birds from Nigeria so that the AI can do it. You are going to group it in Ghana and Nigeria.
Okay, thank you. So now, what Mr. Ben is doing, who can explain to us what is going on here? Okay, Mr. Ben, you might want to explain to these people.
all right. So now that we are, so when we were doing the component of AI, we said like there were three parts. There's machine learning, which we we teach our data what to learn, and there is the algorithm, and there is the data load, the data side. So we completed the data side, we cleaned our data, we labeled our data. Now we are about to load it for training. And so that's going to be the model. It's called the modeling. So this phase right here, we are going to train the machine to identify the scope of our project. So we have two classifications, Ghana and Nigeria. Okay, so we're going to load our Ghana data, and we'll load our Nigerian data. So whenever that you go on a website and you see a bird and you load that bird on our website, this machine has already done the classification of identifying which one is Ghana, which one is Nigeria. Okay, so let's go ahead. There are various ways of loading our data. We can either I know you guys have been learning about computers and all that, so we can either load in bunch. So I created a folder, Ghana and Nigeria. And so now let's see, we want to load our Ghanaian data. So we can copy all and load it in here. Okay, so you see the information that I just loaded are displaying here. Okay, we're gonna do the same for Nigeria too. So that's the easy way is to load them in bunch, because we don't want to be loading single file. It's going to be a lot of So I just copy all and I load it. So basically what's happening is all these birds are going to be identified as Ghana birds. All these birds are going to identify as Nigerian birds. And so we are now training our model. So okay. It's gonna take some time to train it. Since we don't have too many data, it will okay. So what's gonna happen is it's done training. Okay. So let's say let's just say this is our website. Okay, we're able to incorporate our website. We're able to load it, and this is our website. And someone goes into the website and say, I want this bird. I want to identify this bird. It's gonna say 100% Nigeria. You see that? So
Okay.
this bird is 100% Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if we go to Ghana, all right. So let's go to Ghana and load a Ghanaian bird, any Ghanaian bird.
Put the
Okay.
turkey there. Let's see. Okay, you finished. Sorry.
Okay. Let's grab the turkey. Okay. See,
Okay.
it says 100%. It's because it didn't say 99.9 or anything because we loaded exactly in the Ghana. Okay. But
Okay.
if we are loaded two of them in each, if
Mhm.
let's say we've loaded the turkey in each.
No, do the rooster, the hen, or whatever it is. Let's see what it will say.
Okay.
We have it both in Nigeria
And in Ghana.
Okay. All right.
Let's see.
You see?
So it's still skeptical. It doesn't know whether it's a Nigeria or it's a Ghana, but it says it's 100% Ghana is because
that is the first one.
Right. And it's taking some of the so in here, it's identify some of the birds as the rooster. So it's not 100% Nigeria, but at least here it's showing 100% Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's convinced that it's definitely a Ghanaian bird.
Okay.
Okay. So that's why when you are loading your data, you have to make sure that it doesn't conflict with anything. So right now it's probably conflicting with some of these birds that it looks Nigerian, it might be Nigerian. It's not 100% sure. But here it knows that it's 100% Nigerian, Ghana.
Okay.
There's no confliction.
Okay.
So yeah, your data cleansing, your data integrity is called data integrity has to be 100%. So yeah, that was a good example.
Okay. So can I ask, I think where we are right now with what we have done, we should allow them to create their own teachable project. And it can be anything. I don't know, it can be birds. They can even use a let's say they can upload the file that they have done in Canva, right? And create their own stuff and then share the link with us for us to see what they have done.
Hey, kind of like what I thought.
Yes, what Ariane has done. I want them to have a feel or a practice of this. So they should do their own. So guys, this is your assignment. Do your own. The link is, you can see the Teachable Machine. I don't know if you want to share with them the link so that they can create it and like where's the folder? So the folder, if you need link to the folder or whatever, save them, do it, and then share your screen for us to know that you know how to set the system up with Ghana and Nigeria different birds. Okay. Let not yeah. I think where we are right now is great. And we want them to practice this. We want them to practice this before we go to the algorithms and also the coding and all that stuff. I want them to do this practice. So let me send the assignment right now. So in case somebody says they didn't get it, let me send it right now.
So we can end here.
Yeah.
So that they can use it to be practiced.
Yeah, practicing. So even if next week you come, everyone is going to share their screen of what they have done. And you're gonna give us how you got there. You please. Because we don't want, like, I don't know how to say this. Nobody is here to waste their time. We don't want to waste your time. We don't waste Uncle Ben's time. We want to make sure you got this.
They have to use the same beds.
Yeah.
images that-
Yeah,
To make it easy for them.
They have access to this.
Yeah.
This folder.
We are making it.
Yeah.
Out of any,
Yeah, anything.
No, we want you to understand this first.
And then the next assignment, you will take anything that you want to do, and then you can create your data out of that. And when your AI get confused by other background, we will deal with you.
Yeah, we'll deal with it.
So,
deal with nobody, mind you.
okay, okay,
With that, you-
okay.
So let them practice with this. Practice makes man perfect.
See, it's fine.
Okay, you see, you were 10 years old when so you won't understand that.
I said something.
You see, he has some needs. I haven't come to you yet.
Correct. Correct.
When I descend from you, the deal will end in 8.
That was a nice project. That was really impressive.
Who is doing the sketch?
No, Ben is the one that he's going
He's
to,
testing the sketch.
yeah.
So he can stop there.
Okay, yeah. So, well, you say you want stuff here, right? So they can.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that they can practice how they got here, because
Okay.
these, my children, one thing about them,
Yes, please.
if you don't let them touch it, feel it, do it themselves, it's
Mhm.
going to go over their head. And
Yeah.
then 10 years to come, my bregu, it won't be my portion. Tofiakwa.
All right. Yeah. So, I think I've shared most of the course materials here. Let's see here.
Yeah, I will do a video introduction for them to see how to create their own project in Teachable Machine and then go from there. So, but I will do a video and attach it to it. But for now, let me add
Yeah. And Teachable Machine has, they also have like, course
you don't know
video.
these people. If it is not your bro,
You know them more than I do. So.
if it is not your bro, that the voice that they are used to.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. All right, so yeah, I think it's eventually we're going to be building something bigger for AI for good. And always remember, like I said, always remember what you put in is what you get. Okay. So if you put in good stuff, you get good stuff. If you put in bad, you're gonna get bad. That's all AI is. AI is not, anything superhuman. It's we that are feeding it and creating. So whatever that we want, we will make it do it. So always think of how you are impacting this world with your AI machines and your AI platforms that you're going to be creating. Okay,
Yeah.
that's very important. So we've done majority of the work.
Yes, and it's very exciting. It's very, very exciting. Thank you so much. But
Yeah, no problem.
we are not going to let them just jump and just watch you do everything. We're gonna let them do it so that they know.
All right. Sounds good. All right. So I'm looking forward for your projects. I really want to see. There's so many things that I can tell that you guys are gonna do. So I'm looking forward to
Oh
it.
yeah. They want to jump the gun and create their own different whatever, but we are not going to let them.
All right.
Yeah, whatever you've been teaching them, we want to make sure they get it before they go and do their own.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And so when we're done to, we'll go into creating, a website that we'll use. We'll put it out there. Everybody can actually have it.
Yeah.
We'll be
This
proud
is
of it.
great class. I love it. Like it's just how it's a new system we are all learning, and it's bringing a lot of stuff that we already know together to make it work. Like
Yeah.
web design, web development is something that everybody needs to know a little bit about it. And so it's great. So it's like adding graphic design, all those stuff. It's amazing. So thank you so much for the time to
No
teach
problem.
them this stuff. And I'm sure somebody is going to get a job or even have a feel of what it feels like to contribute to the AI ecosystem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So thank you guys. I'll be lingering around the scene. I don't know if you
Okay.
guys. So I'll just mute myself and.
Okay. Okay. So guys, this is actually you can see my screen. Let me share my screen now. Let me share my screen. Okay. So as you can see what I'm doing, team, it says, well, build your own teachable data system or whatever. So, you guys can see my screen, right? Oh, you can see, okay. So with that being said, it says use this link to create your own AI system. So this is a teachable link, right? And then use this link to get your files. Nigeria. So when you use this file, the Canva, save them. Okay, so you save them and then you use it later, okay? Oh, okay, so let me put. Okay, so when you are done, use this link for your Ghana birds, right? Ariane, I'm begging you, please. I want the kids in Ghana to get it. I understand you understand, but let the rest also catch up. Okay, so over here, you'll see the Ghana birds and also the Nigerian birds. This folder should take you to the file. And here is the file. As you can see, Nigeria here. Oh, okay, hold up. All this is for what? Nigeria. So it's just a matter of going to click and share, and then you download, right? So you download the files, and you will use that download files to now, as you saw Uncle Ben, mind you, if you have any question, I'm going to upload the link to Google. Let me just do it right now. The YouTube live. Where is it at? Okay. Let me go here. Let me share. How can I share this? Let me share. Okay, here. Let me share. Copy. So if you need any review, okay? If you need any review or when you get stuck, the best is to use what? Watch, let me go here. Link to YouTube Live. Okay, so I have the YouTube video over here. So if you need any review of what he did and what was going on, they should help you. Okay, use that one. And over here, so it's going to be due next week, Friday. So that when we come to class, we can go over it and go to the next step. If you have any question, those who are on the WhatsApp group, ask your questions in the WhatsApp group. Those that are in the chat, US, ask your question in the chat, in the message, the text message, whatever. Please. This is due what? Friday, April 19th. If you have any question, ask. Okay? So with that being said, any questions for me? Any comments? Okay, so I'm posting the assignment. If you need the link to the assignment, I'm gonna put it on the classroom. Okay, so over here, copy link. So here, the link to the assignment is I have posted on what's it called? Zoom chat, just in case somebody need how to get there. Okay, so let me stop sharing my screen. Okay, are we good now? Julie, you okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so use those who are here. David, Ethan, Ariane, you guys should start your assignment now. Okay.
You guys.
Frante, Edra, then we are ending session so that you can take your time to review and do your assignment, okay? Anybody have any question or comment? Okay, so I'm ending the Zoom session.
Yes, ma'am.
Are we good? Okay,
Bye-bye.
fake, Julie.
Fake? I'm not fake. I'm all natural.